No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Hey, 10 p.m. The Q-Tang Clan. We are live. It is a Friday. We know that. We have deviated from our traditional Sunday.
You can blame Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's so new to us. We're shocked. We're in a state of shock right now. But yeah, we're sports fans.
Yeah,
it's a big weekend. We got the
massive weekend.
My fucking New York Knicks.
The Knicks. What a oh my God.
We're playing an elimination game. Stephen A. Smith, we're 48 minutes away from being world champions.
Listen, I was in the pool hall. Okay. I'm just sitting there. You know, I'm playing for money in the pool hall. Table next to us, playing for money. Table 2 tables down, playing for money. There's like 5.5 minutes left in the Knicks game. Everybody stops. The whole pool hall just quits.
Yeah.
And gathers around every TV they can find, because it's like, the guy I'm playing with used to run numbers. The guy on the table next to me is currently a bookie. And, you know, listen, it is what it is. And everybody's sitting here going, oh my God, the Spurs just blew this. And this is 5.5 minutes left. They're like,
yeah, for 20 minutes, the oh my God's got louder.
30 points were just erased. Like, and then it was just every single shot.
Yeah.
And then it just, I mean, you as a fan, I don't even want to imagine. That's just some of the most insane things.
Oh, dude, I cried. I sat there and like I covered my face and I wept, because it's like it's a range of emotions. What's up, Frank? Thank you for coming on, brother.
My man, good to see you.
Yeah, it's a wave, dude. And especially, look, I'm a middle-aged man. Like I've been a Knicks fan. I posted a picture of a VHS tape that I had in my collection that said Knicks Finals '94.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at this for a minute, bro. I've been a fan over 40 years, and most look. I'm a Mets fan. I'm an Islanders fan. We've had glory. You know, it's granted it's 40 years ago, but we've had glory. I've seen it. I knew it happened. It's in color. I haven't enjoyed the Knicks. You know, I've seen it in '94, '99 was special. There were some moments along the way, you know, Carmelo Anthony, the I'm coming home bit, you know, that was awesome. But we've been in purgatory, man. It's the world's greatest arena. And as an Islanders fan, look, it half of it pains me to say that. It is the world's greatest arena. Every magical thing in basketball has happened there, except for the Knicks winning in the modern era. Last time we won, you know, everybody had afros and wore like big collars and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you got the last time anything was ever won there was '94. Rangers.
Yep. Right. The Rangers.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously. Anyway, but we'll stop at that, because nothing's been won there since.
But look, that was a great year.
Oh my God, yeah.
Marc Messier. Who doesn't fucking love Marc Messier?
And Matteau, and just everything about that team was magical. And you have to think this Knicks team is, I don't want to say mirroring that, but it's kind of that same. Yeah. It's that same vibe that I've got out of the city of, this is magical.
Yeah, and they even more so than, look, I'm a fan of the league. I watch that shit all year long. I'll tell you everybody's roster up and down. Mm-hmm. I look at the Spurs. You know, they're clearly one giant man with the supporting cast.
Man, we got Grizzlies fans putting together mock trades for Wemby right now.
Yeah,
and I'm like, are you what? Man,
the Knicks are one of those teams without being biased, where I look at them and I go, man, these guys, they fucking ride for each other. 3 of the guys, and they had 4 guys that all went to college together.
Yeah, it's amazing.
These guys, you know, their closeness it's crazy, you know. And the one guy you think is not so close with everybody, OG Anunoby, is more close than we realize.
Yeah.
It's I'm going on and on because it's exciting for me. But I look at the reaction in New York, like the Yankees win, the Mets win, the Giants win. You don't see this type of shit.
No.
People are having block parties. They're filling the streets. They're shutting down avenues, and they're going fucking nuts.
Yep.
Look at the I don't condone. Let's get this straight. I don't condone this shit.
No.
But the egg hitting Wemby in the head, that's fucking New York. New York's back right now, and it's all because of the Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, that's terrible. You should not do that at all. But it's better than snowballs filled with batteries. I mean, come on.
True. There was some brutal shit going on at Giant Stadium.
I mean, you know, but yeah, listen, it's terrible. But
that's just one side of the coin. I mean, we also have the UFC Freedom 250
on Sunday. Yeah,
yeah. You know big. What? I got the card. I'll flash up the card here so we all can see it. Oh, this is great.
We cannot see it.
Yeah, we cannot see it unless you're watching this on an 85-inch Samsung. We can't see it.
Yeah, and then good.
Let me get my old man fucking.
Oh God.
I'll just read from the bottom of the card up. Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. I've watched Diego Lopez. This dude is like the Terminator. He just marches forward. That's all he does. He marches forward. Bo Nickel, Kyle Dockhouse. Bo Nickel's 8-1, up and comer. Mauricio Ruffy, Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler's an all-time great, but I don't think he stands a chance against Ruffy. No. Josh Hockett, Derek Lewis.
That is the fight.
This is where I got stumped. This is Derek Lewis's last few showings. You think he's done?
I'm going to give you some serious ways to make money here. Derek Lewis by knockout in round 1. The fight not to go the distance. And Josh Hockett to win. Like you can slam all that kind of stuff and put it together. If the fight gets out of round 1, Josh Hockett wins. Hands down. It's not even a question. It's over. Derek Lewis doesn't have it. But man, I think Derek Lewis might just knock him the fuck out in 45 seconds.
That's why I was looking at there's so many possibilities.
There's going to be one middle finger from Hockett, and Lewis is just going to grab one of those massive hands of his and kill him.
Yeah. It's kind of like a three-headed main event. What do they call it? A co-main event?
Yeah.
But look, this guy is probably my favorite current fighter right now, Sugar Sean O'Malley, going up against Zahabi, who I don't know if they pitched this as a walkover, with what's his name losing, the guy from Georgia losing.
Yeah.
It kind of opened up the door for this fight with Sean O'Malley. You know, Sean O'Malley can either be in the championship picture after this, or he can fly down the list. This is a huge fight for him.
I think O'Malley goes down the list. And that's just a personal feeling about O'Malley, and I could be way wrong. I haven't really done a lot of research on much betting on this. I've done I've pieced things together, but I haven't taken a deep dive into it yet, which will happen tomorrow.
I think I think if Zahabi wants to throw hands with Sean O'Malley can win.
Yeah,
but I don't like Sean O'Malley's ground game. I think he got exposed.
Yep. In
those 2 fights that he lost back to back. But then he looked great against the Japanese guy, the Nightmare.
He did.
He kicked the shit out of him. He leg kicked him into a frenzy, and then he punched his face off. So I like Sean O'Malley. I think he's a bright spot for UFC. If he takes an L, man, that's bad for business.
It just feels like McGregor 2.0, where McGregor was. Right. Obviously, I'm not comparing Sugar Sean to McGregor as a general fighter. I'm just saying he had this rise up, and then all of a sudden it was like, a loss, and then a loss, and a loss, and a loss. And it just kind of spiraled out of control.
You're so good at one thing. He's McGregor was so good at boxing. Sean O'Malley so good at boxing, kickboxing, you can say too. Yeah. They ride that wave up to the top, and that's what makes them a champion. But then you got a guy who's completely off the map, who just wrestles and led the UFC in takedowns. That's one of those Euro Asian, Dagestani, Chechenian wrestling guys. You're not. That's a proven method to win in the UFC. It's not stylish. People boo the fuck out of it, but it happens.
Winning's winning.
Yeah.
Get your W's.
The co-main event is the heavyweights are up first. Alex Pereira and Cyril Gane. This feels kind of empty because Tom Aspinall, your true heavyweight champion, took fucking fingers to the middle knuckle into the eye, and who knows if he can see anymore. He should be in this fight. Against Pereira, against Gane. Who the fuck knows? But he should be in the fight. This has the opportunity to be a like the Derek Lewis fight. It could be over in a second. It could go 3-4 rounds and look completely sloppy. So I'm not too impressed with this fight. It used to be like the heavyweights in the 90s, and in boxing, it was like you had to be a heavyweight. But now it's like I give two shits.
Yep. No, it's funny how it's changed, because the heavyweight fights can be some of the least enticing fights that we see when we're so used to them being amazing. Like, I'll never forget one of the first UFC fights I ever actually watched. Like, showing my age here a little bit, because I'm 41. So when I was 18, 19, I guess it was when Chuck Liddell fought Rampage.
There you go. Yeah.
My God. Like, it was one of the few pay-per-views we ever bought. It was over in 30 seconds. And our Memphis boy, Rampage, knocked Chuck Liddell out. But what a fight.
Yeah, that was and those guys were large middleweights.
They were heavy. Were they large middleweights or heavy? They were large middleweights.
Cruisers or welterweights. Yeah, it's a weird. The weight classes have definitely changed throughout the years. I remember watching Rocky, and they're like, at 195 pounds from Philadelphia. It's 195 pounds. That was your heavyweight back then. It's crazy. But the main event, Ilia Topuria, is he the best fighter on the planet? I think he is right now.
But it's on the White House lawn, so do you go with Justin Gaethje just because?
Yeah. This is Justin Gaethje, great fighter. I don't think he should have beat Patty McDowell. Patty McDowell took a couple finger pokes in the eye. I really thought, besides those, McDowell won that fight. I really like McDowell. I think he's another one of those like Sugar Sean O'Malley. I could
so you like Jason Shaw is what you're saying? So you're a Jason Shaw fan now. Okay. All right.
No, that dude's a cracker. What does he call himself? A scouser? Yeah. He can fight, dude. He's a brawler.
But but him and Shaw are like, they're so like they have the same personality, if you will. So
yeah, Patty McDowell is also fighting a Vietnamese guy in an event that nobody gives a shit about in September.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's amazing, actually.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the weekend in sports. Rodney Morris,
and then we do have the Stanley Cup on Sunday as well.
Right. 3 games to 2 now, and
3-2 for Carolina. And Tortorella said he left his clothes in his hotel room in Carolina because he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, he left his clothes. He left everything there. He's coming back. He didn't need to take it with him. So
you gotta love Torts, man. But that's a guy who's like a 3-year shelf life. He can't last longer than 3 years, and they ship him out.
I'm still pissed the Rangers fired him when they did. Like, I'm not saying they shouldn't have fired him necessarily, but they shouldn't have fired him because the reason they fired him. That was terrible. I mean, you lost to Boston in the playoffs, and you get dude, he had a great run with them, but
That means the captains went up to Jeff Gordon and John Davidson, and they were like, "Look, we fucking hate this guy."
It wasn't even JG at the time. It was still Sather. It was still Slats. Slats still had the team at the time. What's sad? What I wouldn't give for Slats being the GM now.
Yeah.
God, how sad is that? Oh my God, Chris Drury was the worst Rangers captain in history. Worse than Jacob Trouba, I said it, and he is the worst GM in Rangers history as well. Good job, sir. The last thing you won was a Little League World Series. I hate you.
I've never seen so many questionable moves putting the C on players in my life. It's like as soon as Callahan went out the building, it's like they were just doing like bingo draws.
Yeah. Man.
All right, that is the weekend in sports. That is the reason why we're not going to be on Sunday. We could have just gave you a pre-recording or just said fuck it, we're not going to do a show. But we're men of the people. We're the Q-Tang is for the children's.
Yes.
We're out Diana this week. She doesn't want to keep up with her schedule.
Work.
Yeah, it's who can blame anybody for not wanting to do it? It's a little bit different for us. We're on the East Coast. She's still 3 hours behind.
Central time, sir. So I'm on the real time zone. The real time zone is the central time zone. It is not anything else.
Yeah, pretty soon Trump's going to get rid of time zones and daylight savings and then he's going to blow up the moon.
Listen, if we got rid of time zones and everybody across the world just operated on the same clock, it would solve every problem.
Yeah.
Because you would open your stuff at the time you wanted to, where you lived on a 24-hour clock. Doesn't matter whether it's 2300, 0100, who cares? Open it up when you want and close it when you want. And everybody just runs on the same 24-hour clock.
Yeah. And especially for me, for a guy who sleeps during the day, when I text people at like 4 a.m. and they answer back like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Yeah, it would help me out. I would look less crazy. Let's slide into some pool related news. I don't want all three of you guys watching to feel like you're not getting your pool money's worth.
We're gonna get we got plenty.
Those of you who didn't get to see the show last Sunday, 5 days ago, I guess you could say, man, what a fucking great show we had on Molina Mike. The I call him the gold standard in this pool talk show industry we were a part of. But yeah, what a great guest he was. I told him, hey, it'll be like an hour. At like 90 minutes, I look up and I'm like, oh my God. We could have
gone for another 90. Like it would have been fun. I would have completely enjoyed going for another 90. Actually, that would have been great.
Before I even talked to him, it was like, man, I can talk to this dude about pool for fucking days. And sure enough, what a gracious guy. I mean, he said it himself. Looks can be deceiving when he pitches sponsors and he's like, I got a throat tattoo and shit like that. You would judge him upon his looks, but man, the dude is fucking. He speaks so fluently and crisp, and for not having a background in doing this, like he's so like he just has a supreme knowledge about pool and his surroundings and where he's at. It's refreshing to see people like that, and I'm so grateful that he came on. And what it's even like, look. I try to get guests for the show, and they want to extort me for fucking money, and I can do it on this day, but I can't do it on this day. I asked Mike if he wanted to come on. He was like, "Yeah, sure. Text me." And this is a guy who did 5 shows last week.
Yeah, amazing.
And now he's in Sacramento doing the Markoulis benefit, which I hear is going great.
Yeah, no, I watched some of it last night. Good stuff. Collins killing it on the commentary. The stream looks fantastic. JPechauer, baby, just my God, those guys.
You're a fan of them, big time. You had that thing with your cue, and they fixed it right away. Yeah. And I'm looking at your cues more. They're giving away. They sent Mike a bunch of those Camelot cues, and he was
gorgeous.
Wow. If I didn't love my Drexler Viking so much, I would try to sell it and then buy a JPechauer cue.
One thing about last week's show, I just want to make a real quick statement on it.
Sure.
If somebody is listening right now and you want to get into the pool media game, or you want to do a podcast yourself, it doesn't matter whether it's pool or not, whatever. If you want to do something like this, or what like Molina Mike does, anything like that, go back and rewatch last week's show.
He wrote the fucking book on it.
It was a how-to guide on basically how to influence and people and gain friends and all that.
Yeah.
It was basically a how-to guide on doing all of this stuff laid out for you in a 90-minute segment, and it was fantastic.
I watched the show twice. I as soon as we got done here, I did my edits and everything, and then I went back and I sat down for a few minutes and I put it on. Not only was Mike extremely good, we were good. I game planned for this. I had my interview in order. That's besides the point. But I brought it up to you in a message. Mike had a very turbulent past with Emily Frazier. He on again, off again, on again, off again. We didn't bring her up one time.
No, which is something good, which is something amazing for us, because it's normally like we find a way to bash her every podcast because it's fun.
Especially me.
And she deserves it.
As I can see a picture above my shoulder with a Billiards Digest that I wrote on the cover, it says "Nitwit Twat." So yeah, we got some things to say about Emily Frazier, but we went into it with respect, and he respected us right back. And he's a guy, like I said it to him, and he felt modest about it, but he helped me.
Yeah,
everything I got to put this show, he gave me the groundwork and how to get started with everything. So without Mike, I'm probably not doing a show. So I'm grateful for him. Hopefully one day, we can be thought of in the same light as him. It's funny. We were talking about Oscar getting paid back by Johnny Archer, and obviously he had a part of that. And I don't know if my devices heard it, but I flipped on YouTube the other day and it gave me the Johnny Archer interview. And there's a clip in there that I thought was so fucking funny. I started laughing so hard. And then you see Oscar laughing so hard, and then Mike and Joey are laughing. Johnny Archer had a run-in with Dominic Dunn, and he called him an idiot. And as soon as he said it, everybody just started busting up, and it was so fucking funny. I'll play the clip right here.
So people like Dominic Dunn or whoever that idiot is, I have no reason for no idiots like that. He's a stone idiot. He sat there and told me how bad my children was unlucky to have me as a father.
I'll play it one more time, because the laugh that Oscar lets out just ignites the whole fucking thing.
So people like Dominic Dunn or whoever that idiot is, I have no reason for no idiots like that. He's a stone idiot. He sat there and told me how bad my children was unlucky to have me as a father.
Oh my God, I can watch that over and over. That's so good. That's so good. But yeah, but look at the type of shows they're putting on. The biggest bet discrepancy in history. 4 years it took for this guy to get paid back $5,000. They had a show about it with both of them on. That's
my favorite thing about that show was when Archer just walked off. He just cut it and walked off, and
I'm done.
Oh,
okay,
man.
Johnny. Yeah, and it's Oscar said it a few times, and I thought it to myself, I'm like, dude, this is Johnny fucking Archer. Like, you look at American Pool and Great Things Done, he has his name on a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's
he was one of the few people on a pool show in America.
Yeah.
He was on the Discovery Channel thing, him, and he actually played here in Memphis versus Ronnie O'Sullivan down at People's Pool Hall on Beale Street.
Yeah, it's tough to see people that you held in high regard tumble down and have trouble.
Yeah.
Who knows what he's doing for income now, but it looks like he's recharged.
He's coming back up a little bit. I mean, Ultimate Pool has been very good for him, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's let him get back out, let him get playing some. And people questioned whether Ultimate Pool should have him on commentary and stuff like that, myself included. I'm not going to exclude myself because I'm definitely one of the people who did it. But you know what? Hey, he got Oscar paid back, so maybe giving somebody a second chance when they owe someone money isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. Instead of blacklisting them and blackballing them and give them a chance to be able to pay back. So he did. So just kudos to Johnny for paying back.
One thing that Mike brought up that I didn't know, all these years that he owed Oscar that money, he offered Oscar his BCA Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, if that doesn't pain you that you owe that money and you're just down on your luck right now, to offer up something like that's like a Super Bowl ring. That's for a pool player, that's the biggest kudo you can get. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For him to offer that up as collateral and then that on the other side of the coin, that shows how good of a guy Oscar is to say
100%. No,
pay me when you get me.
Yeah. It's one of those things of, I was told long ago by some old person, it is always better to be owed money than to owe money.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crappy to be owed money, but if you're not indebted to other people, you can always feel better about yourself and always take the higher road and be good about it. And when you owe people money, it's terrible. It sucks. Like, a few months ago, I played some guy for some money on the wire and I lost. And I'm like, well, I told him at the time it was going to be on the wire. I didn't, wasn't playing for it, didn't have it in my pocket. We're putting it up and I'll ship it to you when I get it back. And like for those 2 weeks, I was like, man, this is terrible. I owe this guy money. I don't want to go to the pool hall because I owe him money. And I'm like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like, I put it back together as fast as possible and shipped it over to him. Because fuck that. That's terrible.
Yeah. And for somebody of his stature to owe that and have it hanging over his head and maybe doors have closed and that's why he had a problem with Dunsky, because people are calling him out and who's a louder voice than Dominic?
Man, listen, Dunn's the loudest voice in the pool world right now.
Yeah.
Period.
He's screaming into the Grand Canyon because it echoes.
Yeah. And good for him. And we need people like that.
We need
people like that
Absolutely.
In the pool community. Not necessarily more than one, but we need people like that.
When I'm looking for news stories and bits of information, it's
Done.
He's a tool.
Yeah. Wait, was that a pun?
Done is a pun. Done is fun. Moving on. One of the things we talked about and we showed a clip of last week was the Kristina to catch sharking incident. Let's do the George Michael sports machine. Let's go to the film.
Yeah, no movement. Alex's dad, stay still, buddy.
Watch the lady in pink at the top of the screen. She gets up, she pump fakes.
Kristina lining up with some low ball. She's going to try to draw to the right long rail and back across to the left long rail for a good look at the 7. Oh, she misses the 6.
What's going to happen?
Oh,
It's not a hanger. There's no shot clock. She could have very well stood up. But what is given this extra life is the fact that there's a percentage of people out there that are pissed.
Yeah.
Like this fucking lady is somebody's relative and she sharked one of the famous, clips that were out there, posts was from Ashley Benoit. I don't know if you guys can see. I guess this is a little bit better.
No, and she's right. Yeah, we're good there. Yeah.
Who in their right mind gets up out of their seat, walks 2 steps, sits back down for apparently no reason. If I've ever seen an intentional shark before, I sure have now. At Hill too.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it to stay in your seat and not move for 5 seconds, especially when you're there at the TV table?
Yeah, like listen, it's Hill. You're on the TV table. You're shooting a 6 ball. I mean, there's There's no balls on the table. Like, it's over. Like, the match is about to be over. You do not need to be standing up.
That's like what Mike said. It's not a hanger, but it's a pro shot.
Yeah.
It's a pro shot and Kristina being the number one female player,
man, and she
makes time and time again.
She handled this with grace and composure, and I agree.
Here's her post. Obviously, we can't read it, but
should have clipped her out. But yeah,
it's a sign of grace from a woman that's nothing but polite, nothing but sweet.
What her post said is, I've seen all the comments and messages about the last match, and I appreciate everyone who reached out or left a comment. A lot of people have asked about the woman who stood up during the Hill game, whether it affected the missed 6 ball. The truth is, it doesn't really matter whether I saw her or not. 100% class right there. As an athlete, I've always believed in taking full responsibility for my own performance. I own my mistakes, and I learn from them. That's the only mindset that helps you grow. Yep. If someone intentionally tried to create a distraction, that's on them and their conscience, not mine. I can't control other people's actions, but I can control how I respond to them. Pressure, distractions, and unexpected moments are all part of competition. My job is to handle them the best that I can and come back stronger. Thank you to everyone who supported me. I'll take the lesson and keep working and move forward. What I take out of that is what any professional should say outside of Earl Strickland, which Earl Strickland would have decapitated the person in the crowd before he even took the shot.
He would have baseball bat swung that cue.
Yeah, but reading between the lines there with Kristina's message, it was very simple to me of, I should have stood back up, and that's my fault. Like, that's what I take out of that is, I saw it, I was down, I said screw it, and I shouldn't have, because we've all been there. We've all taken that shot. Yeah.
And especially if a WNT match, the thing's boop, boop, you got to fire in. You see somebody getting up.
You got to.
There's no clock yet. It was the Saturday 100%. Night. It wasn't the Sunday hot matches. But this is on Ashley Benoit's post. This is what I talk about with the 950 Fargo people, the people that are play on a Tuesday bar league, but yet they've got it all figured out. People, here's a post. This is why Americans will never be at the top of pool.
What?
There's a 12-year-old in the Philippines with 17 mosquitoes on the table right now, and it's not a problem for him.
Yeah, fine. Listen, I play bar matches for hundreds of dollars where people twerking in my face and a strobe light going off. Fine.
You adapt to your surroundings.
I'm in that surrounding, and that's what I expect to happen. You're at a professional event here.
Yeah, and this is a big event for them. The Soaring Eagle's a big event.
If somebody in the snooker crowd got up and did that, what would the high and mighty snooker crowd's reaction be? They'd probably be thrown out and banned for life. This is not the way it's not the Moscone Cup. This is a actual professional event, a real match that matters. You do not get up and move around when people are shooting.
Even the commentators are whispering.
Yes.
There's a lady on here. I'm a pool player and I have tunnel vision. If you walked in front of me or near me, it don't affect me.
Yes, it does.
And Ashley Benoit's like, well, that's great because I'm a professional and it bothers me.
Yeah. And it's one of these things, and this is funny because it comes up, this discussion comes up all the time of, hey, if you're walking and you walk in front of somebody's shot line, or you're starting to, should you stop or should you keep going? Like, this debate comes up because it is a difference. And I've learned over the years, if somebody walks and stops, it's more of a distraction for me than if they walk and they keep going. This lady walked, stopped, walked back, got up. Like, how many times can you change your mind? I don't know if it was intentional. I think the lady's an idiot. I don't think it was intentional. I think she was trying to go out one way and realized she couldn't. And somebody said, hey, you're walking around and you shouldn't be, sit down. And it was just a whole conundrum and clusterfuck of shit.
I look at like the game of bowling, and that unwritten rule, or maybe
You
it is a
don't
written
bowl
rule.
at the same time.
Yeah,
the
if there's
person
somebody
next to you.
bowling next to you, you get the fuck back.
Listen, my highest thing I've ever bowled was like a 247, 252, something like that. I'm a consistent 140 bowler. I know if somebody's bowling next to me to step back and let them bowl.
Yeah. And this is something with explosions, like the boom.
This, if you were at the Soaring Eagle Casino to watch a WPBA event, you have to like pool.
Yeah.
You did not show up there by accident. Have some decorum. Be a good person.
Yeah, that's embarrassing because who knows? Maybe she's this lady's a somebody, and she's somebody. She's relative.
Yeah.
And now she's got to live with that.
Yeah, that would suck. Like, she has never been to a pool match before, and she's a relative of somebody, and I feel bad for her if that's the case. Like, that sucks.
I think that's maybe partly the reason why we got such of a nice response out of Kristina.
Maybe.
Because
but I think it's because Kristina's a consummate professional.
Yeah.
And she blames herself because she knows there's not a shot clock, and she knows she could have stood up. And she really could have. End of the day, stand up. If you're not comfortable, stand up on the shot.
Always, yeah.
Always. Always. Especially for us amateur players. God bless. Stand up. Take 30 extra seconds.
Man, what is it about these like the last few WPBA events? There was always like one little thing that just wouldn't die. Like we had the after Savannah went runner up to Rita, and it was Rita soft breaking, and she's outside the break box.
It's better than Waxgate and fouls on the 8-ball and World Championships, though. We'll give them that.
I got a couple more things. Did you want to go through mine, or do you want to do one of yours? Or?
Can I take a 30-second break? Because I apologize. I did have a couple beers before the show.
Hammer down. I'll do some plugs.
Do some plugs. Let's go.
Our buddy Frank was in the chat. He's got an event in 2 weeks' time. Ashley Benoit, Rachel Walters, One Pocket, 3,000 in the middle. He's got an 8-camera stream that is absolutely 100% free. It's going to be at Bluegrass Billiards in Philly. It is Saturday. I forgot the time, Frank. 8 p.m. Regardless, if you have any questions, make sure you check out Frank, Billiard Sport Network, Frank Maialetti. It's two broads gambling one pocket. What can be more exciting than that? That's it's Philadelphia. There's not going to be no sharking incidents here. That's for sure. People are getting cheesesteaks, whiz. It's gonna be an event. So if you want to see Ashley and Rachel go head up for some cash, get in touch with Frank, buy some tickets. Or
yes,
I don't even think he's selling tickets. I think it's all free. Regardless, Bluegrass Billiards, Philadelphia, 2 weeks time, Saturday.
It's gonna be a heck of a show, man. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I don't need to take that weekend off, but I think I'm going to take the weekend off, and I'm going to watch the pool, man. Like, I love One Pocket.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, speaking of One Pocket, we got the Markoulis thing going on right now. That's Molina Mike's involved with that. It's at Oscar Dominguez Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento.
Yep, Sacramento.
They got the 9. They're finishing up One Pocket today. They got the 9-ball tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday. They're also doing the P-Shower raffles. Man, I know we're just talking about P-Shower, but man, looking at more and more of their stuff, and wow, I want to trade up. I want to get a P-Shower now.
Yeah, no, their jump queues next on my list. I mean, that is a pricey jump queue, but it's there. I'm going to do it here in the next couple of months. I'm going to get one.
One of the things we've been looking at past couple of weeks in secrecy, I don't know what they're doing, is the Justin Bergman to 60 sponsorship now. I thought I I don't know if it's Viking with 60 or they're all under the 60 umbrella. I see Fader's using a Viking cue, Moritz is using a Viking cue, but this is a 60 cue.
So I think is it a 60? Okay, not just a shaft, a cue.
Here's a couple of things from Cyberts. I mean, they're selling well. There's a bunch of them sold out. 60 Carnival is what they're called.
Huh. That's cool.
Here's another one. Yeah, it's I wish these came out better.
Live learn.
Here's one for $2,200, $2,500, $1,500. They're sold out. So this is what I guess this is the Justin Bergman line is the 60 rather than Viking. Maybe it's a new thing. We'll see more.
Keep an eye. Yeah.
What I didn't see was there's no Dagaz rune inlay, which I'm upset about.
You know what's funny though? Like as they were advertising their new cues over the last couple of weeks, where they kept highlighting little portions of it each time.
Yeah, little squares. Yeah,
little squares. I was like, is that a Dagazon rune thing? Like that's what I'm thinking every single time I see it. And I swear to God, they were poking fun at Mickey the whole entire time they did this. I'm telling you, they were intentionally poking fun at Mickey doing this, and that's amazing.
I wonder if they sold the cue yet.
I have not seen much from them since they released the cue.
Where the fuck are they at?
They released the cue and it went dead silent, which leads me to believe there's only one of two things possible.
They're selling like dog shit.
Well, it's either that or they sold so many of them they've retired. Like they have just taken the money and ran, or they have sold none. Like it is polarized with what's happened with the cues.
Yeah, look. 5 days ago, they've posted.
Yeah, it's been crickets, Jiminy crickets.
Here's a post that they got a message from somebody. It says, "Hey Mickey, I got the cue, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It plays so amazing, such a great cue. I'm overwhelmed with this joy."
No.
This is manufactured. Yeah.
One, Chat GPT is doing a good job.
Yeah, this thing says, the power that it generates is awesome. The weight, the balance, it's really nice.
No.
Great job on choosing it.
No. Oh my God. That's worse than I imagined.
Yeah, it says, the first cues are arriving. Grateful to receive messages like these. Like these. I mean, this is only one person so far. So maybe one person, probably like Mickey's aunt or somebody, bought the cue.
Good for them.
Yeah. This is like, one of my cousins started up a business in the area, and they're like, "Hey, can you go on Yelp and Google?"
They buy. Hey, can you buy some Cutco knives from me?
Oh, they're the ultimate in sharpness. Look at them cut through this lead pipe and then a tomato. What else we got? What else we got?
We got
Justin
Gabe
Bergman.
Yeah. Oh well, we do have Bergman. We got a little Bergman stuff to talk about.
Go ahead. What were you saying about? You were saying about Gabe.
Gabe Martinez and Chip. Their little one pocket match. It was good. I mean, it came down to it. It ended up being 16-13 Gabe, which Chip was down 10-5 on day one. At one point, and ended day one 11-8. Like that's a strong finish from Chip, and we didn't get the stuff clipped that I was hoping we would. Man, there were two shots in that match, one from Gabe and one from Chip. Oh, Greg, sorry, man. No, UFC on Sunday, man. UFC on Sunday. We just can't go in cahoots with it. Doesn't work.
Yeah, and I'm a Knicks fan, Greg. We got a big weekend of sports here.
Yeah, sorry. We'll be back to our regular scheduled Sunday program next week. But man, what a good match for 50 grand.
But hey, you got the chat back.
Yeah, I did. I did get the chat back. It popped back up. So whatever you did, it fixed it.
You
did nothing.
I contacted tech support, and
Okay.
you noticed as soon as you said that, I noticed I wasn't getting the little border problem I was getting too. So obviously they go to Riverside FM. They really know how to fix their shit.
Cool.
I messaged them and they were like, "Yeah, take care, buddy."
So immediately after Gabe beats Chip in the set, he calls out Tony for the same game.
Jesus.
So here's the thing, though. Him and Chip are 1-1 on this. Are 1-1 under these with Gabe getting 10-7, and he immediately calls out Tony for 10-7. I really do like Tony's side. If Tony wants to take him up on this, like I'm in on Tony's side, because if Chip makes it 16-13 at 10-7, I think Tony just destroys the kid. No offense, like he's a great player. I think Tony just takes it to him.
I was getting confused with this event. I kept seeing different posters for it. Like they didn't have the same poster. There was like 3 different posters. I was like, is this another date? It was just,
all
it was like things. 2 cartoons. Yeah.
Too many people with too much AI. But so I would like to see that. I really want to see the Chip and Gabe thing. And what's weird is Gabe calls Tony out at 10-7, and the comments just immediately get filled with people going, "Oh, you're just nothing but a wuss. You won't play Tony even now."
The 950 Fargos have showed up.
Why would this guy play Tony even in one pocket? One pocket is the ultimate handicapping game. It is the one true game of pool that we can handicap to where you can actually play people where it's a real gamble. 10-7, I think Gabe is taking the worst of it playing Tony.
Yeah.
I really do. I think 11-7 gets it a little closer. Probably 10-6 is the real game, though. I think 10-6 is the real game. But we'll see if Tony accepts 10-7 or what they go on. It'll be interesting to see. I am sold on it.
I would take Tony in anything, one pocket.
I will. It depends on the spot. I mean, Tony gives up too much, and I'll go back Gabe's way. But 10-7, Tony all the way. Down somewhere in South America, we had the Pan American Games. 10-ball, 9-ball, and 8-ball.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't have hay ball in there.
Well, Pan American, they don't. Chinese, South America, big difference. Gerson Martinez Boza, clean sweep.
Yeah,
just beats everybody.
Wow,
beats everybody in all 3 disciplines and takes home every title. The kid is due. I say the kid. He's not a kid, but he is due for a WNT title. It's coming. It'll be here soon. Florida Open, Vice City Open, something. He's winning something in Florida.
Yeah, one event he's not going to be at is Rax.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to impose a segue.
No, this is perfect. That's actually the perfect segue. I got 2 things talking about coming up next, and Rax is where I wanted to lead into it with.
What the fuck happened with this?
You had a WNT event, ranking event, 128 player ranking event with a $55,000 guaranteed prize pool in New York.
Yeah, as I was saying, in New York. It's not like it's in fucking Serbia.
It's not in some podunk county in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Long Island, New York, next to an airport.
Right. Next to New Jersey, next to Philadelphia, next to everywhere on the East Coast. And you can't put 128 players together?
How many?
And I'm not blaming.
How many did show up, or how many were on the list?
I do not know, and I'm not blaming this on Rax. I'm not blaming this on Mike DeMarco. I'm not blaming this on anybody involved with putting this tournament together. You bunch of nit motherfuckers! How do you not show up and put your money up to play? Nonstop. I read on Facebook. I don't really have a Facebook page, but I read on Facebook nonstop. There's no open tournaments. There's no open tournaments. There's no open tournaments. Everything's Fargo capped, Fargo capped, Fargo capped. We can't go anywhere and play. There's nowhere for us good players to play pool. They gave you a place to play, and you can't show up, and you can't fill 128 people out of 12, 15, 20 million people in the vicinity. You can't get 128.
I noticed this, and it's funny that it was at the same place. They kept shortening the Ginky. It was supposed to be 100 players, then it turned to 20, then it was 16. And what the fuck is going on in New York? It used to be the hotbed for pool.
Well, and they had a WNT event at Rax that Lucas won, right? Or New York you went? I can't remember. or Lucas won. Or Lucas won, or Lucas came in second, whatever, and they had a full field, and it was a good thing. Why? What in the world?
I gotta find the post that because I seen this first. It was actually Frank that posted about it.
I'm just shocked. New York's no, Greg. New York's cheap to get to. Like, it's cheap to get to, and yeah, staying there can be a little pricey, but outside of that, it's cheap to get to.
But it's in Long Island though. It's not like it's in the city. It's Long Island. You fly into, you can fly into Kennedy.
Flying into New York is one of the cheaper places to fly.
Yeah, Newark is like a couple $100, but you got to deal with Newark.
Yeah. But it's still, once again, it's 128 players. These guys could have put 128 people in the U.S. Open that were 400 Fargos, and they wouldn't have cared, and they would have paid the extra money to play there.
Yeah, but if you're not going to support open pool on an event scale like that, what the fuck are you going to support?
Right. Especially that kind of thing. I mean, because you also got Virginia and you got DC, you got everything. Like, you can take the trip especially Maryland is right there. Yeah. And they've got all these big time pool players who just love to play for money and love to gamble and love to play and fight and do all this stuff, and they just don't. It's not a good look. You got Jason Shaw. You got Jason Shaw an hour up the road. Where's he at? I mean, Shaw's pool room is literally an hour away, right? Hour and a half.
Yeah, Connecticut.
Yeah.
There's everything right on top. You got like what's the one that Deshane is always at? In New Hampshire.
Snookers.
Snookers.
No, Snookers. Yeah.
Snookers. You got Hall's, Jason Shaw's place. Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Racks.
Yeah. Man, you've got more pool players in those 20 square miles of real estate than probably anywhere else in the country. No bullshit.
I mean, it's shit.
And good pool players. You could take 128 players out of the Bronx and throw them in there and be fine. Yeah. And have a better product than whatever the European Open was.
You can have Reyes Gomez and all of his cousins show up.
Absolutely. You can have the Dominican Open there and be fine.
Papi, you gotta use chalk.
By the way, Greg, I would like to say one thing real quick while you're here. I just finished up reading Running the Table. Kid Delicious biography. Greg, you got a fantastic shout out in that book, by the way. I don't know if you read it. I don't know if you knew it. Yeah. Fantastic shout out.
Is it in like the beginning or the end, or is it just like in the novel?
Very close to the end of the book. Yeah.
Wow.
So apparently, Kid Delicious staked Greg. Like, he just, was like, nah, screw this shit. I'm going to stake Greg in like a big old pool match.
The Adventures of Kid Delicious and Spank.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Kid Delicious staked him, and Greg just won, and it was good stuff, man.
Wow.
Excellent read in the book.
I got to check that out.
Danny's Cujo. That's exactly what he said. You were Danny's Cujo. Yep. Yeah, man. It was a good read, and obviously the book ends before 2023. But so it ends on like a kind of an open-ended, semi-happy note, which is really cool.
Greg in a novel.
Yeah.
We gotta get some. We gotta get a copy of it, or maybe like a screenshot of the.
It was very well done. Very good from the writer.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate living in the country during the summer, dude. I'm like scratching my fucking elbow and fucking mosquitoes and shit out. Oh my god.
So speaking of the Racks event getting canceled. I have a little bit of a how-to guide for pool players here.
Yeah, you were telling me about this, and this is interesting because
it's
I'm not a tournament guy at all. I'm an action player. Yeah.
And most pool players aren't tournament guys. And I think this is more from my poker side of the game, that I see things differently than pool players see things. Because it is, as a poker player, I look at tournaments and I look at the payouts and what they can pay. I just look at things fundamentally different. So the things that pool players need to be concerned about are the green fees, the Calcutta percentage, and the money added. And they're not. As a general whole, pool players just ignore all of it, and they don't care, and they show up and they play.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work. You have to know what the green fees are being taken out, because you are getting absolutely raped. As a general whole, pool players are they're getting it stuck to them. When you're talking about getting 30% of the prize pool taken out for a green fee, it is terrible money. It's terrible. You pay in $100 and 70 of it goes to the prize pool. It's insane.
And then where is the rest of that money going?
It goes to the bar. It goes to people running the tournament. It gets spread around however it gets spread around. It's the rake. The green fee is a nice term for rake.
So what's a good percentage then? That's you'll see a percentage and you go, that's fair.
So you're probably never going to get a fair percentage, which is unfortunate. But what you need to look at is the money added back. If there's 2,500 added back or 3,000, you've got to do your math off the green fee and the money added back to make it make sense, right? And then you have to look at the Calcutta. If they're taking money from the Calcutta, you need the added money to be even bigger, the green fee to be less, or to find a happy medium in it. Preferably no money taken from the Calcutta is the way to go. If there's no money taken from the Calcutta, you can pay a higher green fee with less added money. You kind of have to do a little bit of math on your end if you want to make money playing these events.
Is this something you figure out after you've already given up your money and you've entered the tournament?
So that's a very good point. Most of the time that's the way a lot of people do it. They just pay their entry fee. They don't care. They don't look at it. They don't try and figure it out. Same thing with all of it. What you as a pool player need to do before you pay your entry fee is ask. Ask the question. They will tell you. If it's not on the flyer, ask.
They should be telling you.
They should be telling you. It should absolutely be on the flyer, which comes into my next thing. No, Greg, you're right. You got to win. However, you just can't always win. I mean, if you come in the top 16 or top 12 or top 8, whatever, you want to get as much back on your return as possible because it makes your top 5, 6, 7, 8 finishes go up drastically. Text them, DM them, do whatever. Say, hey, the entry fee is this. What's the green fee? Do you take a Calcutta percentage? If it's not listed and explicit, make sure you ask. Say, hey, you said there's X amount of money added. Is this guaranteed money added? Is it with the full field? Is it with half the field? Where is the money added? What's the breaking point the money actually gets added to the field? Those sorts of things are massively important because it should be transparent, and I'm about to get to that 100%. It should be transparent. It is not. They never make it transparent. I mean, I'm not saying never. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. A lot of people do not make it transparent. It can be very convoluted. It just gets weird. But make sure you ask your questions. Your recreational players who don't care, who just want to go and throw back beers, ignore everything I just said. Go throw back your beers and have fun. If you want to make money, start asking questions.
You know, you're saying this stuff, and it's striking me tremendously about, you know, like all summer I'm doing car stuff and car shows and events and all that, and a lot of people have 50-50 buckets. You know, if you make $100, you know, 50 goes to the club.
Yeah, 50 goes back. Yeah,
50 goes out to a raffle.
Does it?
You know,
does it though?
That's exactly the joke. It's people would be standing by Snicker, and you'd know they make like $500, and they'd raffle off like 100 of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, man, this ain't no 50-50. This is like an 80-20. And it's like the shit you're saying. It's the same thing. It's greed, 100% fucking greed.
Yeah.
Instead of making your event as good as it can be and as profitable as it can be, so it's where people want to come back. They're always fucking taking more and more.
And here's the thing though, and sometimes it makes sense to pay a little more and take the worst of it when the payout's going to be exponential.
Yeah.
Like if you've got, big time on the road show money where you're paying $180,000 to first place in the split bracket, you might take it up the butt a little bit because, man, you're talking 6 figures and a 400 Fargo can put it in their pocket. You know what? You might. I'm not saying that they do. I'm not. For God's sakes, I'm not saying big time on the road show does anything shady or anything like that. They don't. But you have to kind of balance out your money and what events pull in. But for promoters, put your green fees on the flyer. Put the Calcutta percentage on the flyer. Clearly state the money added on the flyer. And what it takes for the money added to actually get added to the event. Other things that really make a difference on your flyers, I don't care if they're MS Paint, if they're AI, who cares? Put the address of the pool hall on it. You have no idea how many flyers I see that are side pocket, corner pocket, deep pocket, low pocket, whatever, or just pick a random pool euphemism and throw it on a flyer. And it's like, oh, okay. As it gets posted to 45 different pool pages across the country. We don't know where this tournament is because there's 78 pool halls with the same name.
Yeah.
There really are. Put your address. Put the address that the pool tournament is happening on.
I live in a small town, very, very rural, one stoplight town. And you would think like the streets are named after like names and farms, but you see a lot of places you want to like a food app and you enter in your address, and there could be 10, 15, 20 places with the same exact street name that are in the same vicinity of you are.
Well, and think what I said when we had Frank on a few weeks ago, right? Bluegrass Billiards. Every time I see Bluegrass Billiards pop up, I'm like, what pool tournament's in Kentucky this week?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. This is in Pennsylvania because I can see the address on their flyer. I got it. So addresses make a big difference on getting people to your events.
My cousin owns a place called Chestnut Hill Dental.
Yeah.
And maybe a half hour away, there's another Chestnut Hill Dental. And they're getting a lot of their bad reviews, and they have to pay Google to take that shit off.
And it's a pain in the butt. Yeah.
Yeah. It's everywhere. So if you don't print your the address and the zip code,
right?
So this way people can. We've all got $1,000 devices in our pocket right now. You can ping a place just by putting in the proper address.
Right.
So make sure it's right.
And it doesn't help because people share it to Oklahoma Pool Players Group, Pool Group, or 4 States Pool Group, or this group. It gets shared to everybody across the country. So we don't know. I see a cool pool tournament that I want to go play, and I can't figure out where it's at. It's annoying. Be better on your flyers and put your actual address. Other things that you need to do, put a good contact phone number for yourself, not the pool hall. Do not put the pool hall's phone number on your flyer. Sue Ellen, that is working the bar, does not know anything about your pool tournament, and she is not going to be able to help me when I call. God bless her heart. Like, she wants to, but she can't help me. If you are a pool promoter and you don't want people having your personal cell phone number, that's fine. I get it.
But
get a second phone. If this is the way you want to make a partial living or a secondary living, get a burner phone of some kind with a separate number. because Facebook messaging is not the way to handle your business. It's not. It's just not. You're going to get inundated on your personal account with 3 million Facebook messages, plus your friends' Facebook messages, plus get your own business phone. For God's sakes, pay the extra $30 a month and deal with it. Seriously, you really do need it. You need a second line and then answer it.
Or just make your flyers a whole hell of a lot better.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying because it's always contact X for information and do this and do that. Give somebody a number they can reach out to you at, and not just Facebook Messenger, because Facebook Messenger sucks. It really does. It is not a good way to communicate when you're trying to run a real business. And that's what you're doing as a pool promoter, right? You're running a 196 person tournament, right? And you're trying to run it off Facebook Messenger? Stop. Be a professional. For God's sake, be a professional.
If you were a waitress, you'd have to answer questions about what the soup is.
Yeah.
Why not answer questions about what your green fee is?
You signed up for this. Like you said, hey, I'm going to run pool tournaments and I'm going to make money off of it. And I'm going to take 10, 20, 30% plus, and I'm going to kill it. Good for you. I greatly appreciate you guys because we wouldn't be here without you. Be accessible to the people that you're trying to do business with in a good way.
And if you run enough pool tournaments, you could eventually start a show called Taste of Culture.
And you can eat food everywhere you go. You know what? This gave me an idea. I think I'm going to start doing that.
Taste of Culture with Jeff.
Yeah, no, screw it. We're going to do it. We're going to do a Taste of Culture. Rob, we're doing live Taste of Cultures the next pool tournament I go to.
We're gonna have to do it from Frank's place in Philly. This way we can do it for cheesesteaks.
All right, sorry, I'm off my.
All right, what else we got?
Carl Boyce. We've got Carl Boyce.
You know, Carl. Speaking of Carl Boyce, his middle name is Likes. I don't know if you knew that.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I heard that before. I didn't realize that was actually his. No, you're kidding me, right?
Carl likes boys.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
That show he had with the snooker player was fucking cringe.
I didn't watch it.
He's such a fucking shiller.
I don't watch anything. However, though, Carl Boy's new gimmick, he will commentate any match you send him for a fee. Don't know what it is.
I seen that.
I am interested. I might go down this rabbit hole. Not kidding you. I might go down the rabbit hole.
Don't contribute to this guy's retirement fund.
I'm not going to retire. I'm not going to contribute to his retirement fund. I'm going to contribute to his Saturday Night Bender fund.
Yeah,
and I can't say anything about that because it'll be the same as me, so we're fine.
He's looking for somebody to pay for his booger sugar for the evening.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I'm completely down with that. I'm sold. I just haven't decided which package I want. I don't know if I'm going to insult me or be serious or give really good insights. I don't know.
I had him do one of my matches, and I kept hearing this.
No, you said Carl Boyce, not Mark White. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Another person, Mark White. His middle name is Likes.
Man, there's no offense to either guy.
So what is this? Is this on his Facebook page? Or
yeah, Facebook, like Instagram. Yeah, he said direct message him for pricing and consultation, and you send him your matches, and he will do commentary overlay in one of 3 formats: professional like WNT coverage, full on talking shit about you the whole entire time that you do it, or actual pool criticism with real, hey, you should play it this way. This is what I would have done here. Real coaching advice as he goes over the match.
I don't want anything.
Contact for pricing.
I don't want anything.
One of the first posts I saw was him missing the 8 ball in the Worlds or whatever tournament that was, and people were like, "Oh yeah, you, the guy that missed this 8 ball, want to give us commentary?" Okay.
I wish I had something clever to say about this, but this is like this is like pool version of Cameo.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it actually.
He'd be better off doing like birthday greetings.
I think this is perfect. I think this is what people want. I think I guarantee you he's going to be fully booked.
And that's what's sad about it. Yeah.
Promise you he is. It'll be fun. I can't wait to start seeing these videos pop up on YouTube. It's going to happen quick.
Oh, I wish I shared the same enthusiasm. I just he's one of those people. He just irks me, fucking irks me.
He irks me too. I still want to go have a few shots of tequila with him and have some fun.
Why doesn't he play no more? He seems like he should be still on the tour.
He still plays good.
Yeah.
Like every time he opens up the cue case and breaths out his cue and plays, he plays good. I don't know why. I think he doesn't want to. I think he's scared. Honestly, like I don't know if he's scared of doing good or scared of doing bad.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's afraid that he's going to get to something like the last 32 in a tournament and then make a fool of himself on a TV table.
I don't know. I mean, he's obviously the guy was a Mosconi Cupper and he's been captain and alternate captain.
And what was it? 4 years ago, 5 years ago, he just randomly had to play in the World Cup of Pool.
Yeah,
they
went to
what, the semifinals or something?
Ah, the World Cup. Remember those days? Oh.
Matchroom has two good events. Uh-oh.
Look, Greg, I can't transport. I can't bring blow across the border, Greg. I just can't do it.
I can. Anyway. What?
I can have my dad be a mule if you need.
No, anyway, no, Greg, don't tempt me like that. I don't know. What are we talking about?
It's only a couple kilos, broski.
Greg, I'm in. What do you got? What do you got going on? No, leak it here. We can put you live on right now. Leak it. Greg, you want to leak it? We'll put you on. We'll send you the link. You can come on. He's not going to leak it or come on, is he? No. Okay. No, but I don't know, man. The World Cup, like WNT has.
I'm sending him a link right now.
Perfect. WNT has two amazing events: the Mosconi Cup and the World Cup of Pool. Premier League Pool is slightly like a strong fifth, and they've got nothing in between.
Well, that's the Fraser way.
Yeah,
she's the smartest 1% in the room, and she didn't go to college.
You know what though? She's probably smarter than Barry and Eddie, which is not saying much because I think Eddie's a moron, and I think Barry's a British Jerry Jones that isn't smart.
Supposedly, there's a sister involved that she was getting coffee and tea for when she first started at Matchroom. A female Hearn.
Shows you how dumb the sister is if she can't make it in that family.
That's like the Luke and Leia to Barry Hearn's Darth Vader.
Barry Hearn is the British version of Jerry Jones, but is bad at his job. Seriously, compare Jerry Jones and Barry Hearn. They're like the same guy.
Yeah. Oh. One thing I wanted to bring was that all you had to bring up, Jeff? I don't.
Yeah. I'm very good there. Very good.
Let me see here. There was something I wanted to bring up. Okay. 77 Billiards. Are you familiar with 77 Billiards?
Yes, very familiar.
Very good page. They do a lot of stuff across everything. Facebook,
77
YouTube.
Billiards. Please come on the show. We'd love to actually see.
Matter of fact. I know the guy used to watch, and he used to be in the chat when me and Tons of Fun used to do the show.
Other person,
yeah,
who will remain nameless. Yeah.
77 Billiards. They're out of the Philippines. They put a lot of good content out. Where's the picture? They had a picture with Josh Viller comparing him to Efren Reyes, and there was a whole big thing. I seen it in the morning. I'm scrolling through Instagram, and I see another page put up the same picture, and they do the same blurb talking about Efren Reyes. It's an English page, the Raging Ball Highway Comb, whatever the fuck that means.
That was just too much.
They cut the dude's logo off, used his picture, and then went with the same blurb.
Oh,
so I was like, fuck that. I tagged 77. Hey, did you give this guy permission? No. We hate this shit. Thank you for pointing it out, but it's just something we got to deal with because it happens a lot.
Yeah.
My thing
good.
is, I see it happen. It happens to me.
call it out.
I Google pool, and I see a lot of my shit with other people's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a common occurrence with content creators. It's like, do you have a fucking soul anymore? Can you come up with your own shit? No. We live in the fucking world of AI to where you can make any picture. I made a picture. I was at the Knicks game with fucking Seinfeld. Like, why can't you make your own fucking shit? It's so like, it takes a lot of fucking balls to take somebody's art and to take a thought that somebody else had.
It just happens nonstop. Across the board.
Yeah. I've never taken anything and not given anybody at least credit for it or tagged them. Like, oh, here's a great post from 77 Billiards. Here's a fucking great post from Greg. You know, you pay tribute because we all see each other again in this game.
Yep.
The people you piss off today, you're gonna need to share a room with them tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that shit. So the
100%
Raging Highcomb Highway, whatever the fuck your name is, get your own fucking ideas.
Uncle.
Take a fucking take some pride in yourself and have some originality.
And it's not hard, man. We're in the pool world. You can do this stuff. Like Efren versus Federer is just a normal comparison for Tuesday morning at 3 a.m. Pick out a picture and just write some random stuff. It's not hard.
What else do I got? 77 Billiards theft. We talked about Bergman. We talked about Kristina. We talked about Molina Mike.
Bergman and Top Cat match in a few weeks here in July. Race to 30, 100,000, I think is what it is.
What are they doing? 9-ball rotation?
No. 8-ball ultimate pool rules.
Wow.
Ultimate pool, 8-ball rules. American bar box. I'm still trying to get clarification if it's alternate break or winner break. I've heard alternate. I don't know if I believe that or not. Kind of gives me a little pause on which way it goes.
What's their green fee?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Here's my thing on this. I've heard there's been some discrepancy because it is through QX TV. That is not necessarily on the level. And I'm not saying that people throw matches or whatever. I'm saying the money put up isn't necessarily real. It's
so it could be $1,500. Yeah,
it's an exhibition. That is what it is. You know, there's $100,000 that's probably there, but I don't think they each put up 50, which is a shame.
As long as the winner doesn't get paid back in 4 years, it's all right.
No, but I think the match is real, and I think the money is real. I just don't think they each put up 50 aside, which does make a difference on who wins and loses a little bit. Because if I promise you this much, if Bergman's camp was really putting up 50, and if they are, please somebody let me know, because there's no way Bergman loses 50 to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, period. Ever. Doesn't happen.
What else? Anything else? I think we've covered all the shenanigans in the world of pool.
I think we've covered a week of pool without anything for an hour and a half almost. That's kind of
Let's do some plugs and then we'll end this show so we can get started on our weekend. I mentioned him before, but I'll mention him again. Frank Maialetti, Billiard Sports Network. He has a big event coming up in 2 weeks, June 28th at Bluegrass Billiards. Rachel Walters, Ashley Benoit, One Pocket, 3,000 in the middle. Frank's got 8 streams. All of them are free. check out his events. Check out Frank's pages, Billiard Sport Network. Check him out on Facebook. Check him out on YouTube. Their YouTube channel is great. It's like the Netflix of pool. Also, I said it before, but if you need a cheesesteak recommendation, Frank got your back.
Amen to that.
No Pats, no Genos. Don't do that to yourself. Oh, I forgot about this that I wanted to share. Our buddy Max Eberle is in Vegas
Training.
I seen that he was in Vegas, and I contacted a good friend of mine who may have wanted lessons, but Max is doing lessons. He has everything on his Facebook page. It gives you pricing broken down by hours, what you want to do. But next to Greg, if you're looking for somebody to train the shit out of you, here's a guy who trained Joe Rogan. Here's a guy with New York Times bestsellers, videos and books. Max Eberle. Who the fuck doesn't want to get trained by Max Eberle? Yeah.
Listen, if he's floating around in Vegas in September when I get there, I'm gonna deviate from my plans, and I'll go hit him up for a couple hours and have some fun. And I'm in.
If you're going to be in Vegas, California, West Coast area, and you're interested in having Max train you, please get a hold of Max Eberle on Facebook. There's Max Eberle on Instagram. I think he even has his phone number on there. Check him out.
By the way.
Yeah, he's probably got a secondary phone like some of these tournament directors should have.
He should have. I mean,
he's a popular. I mean, he does commercials and all types of shit like that. He's very much in demand. Our buddy Hammer Cues, Hammer Custom Cues on Facebook, Hammer Cues on Instagram. He's our buddy. He's building me a cue. He's hard at work because he always messages me and we always bullshit. Me either, because I was looking at the JPechauer stuff and I was like, man, I really want a JPechauer cue, but I'm not going to spend money if this dude's building me something that I'll probably love above everything all else. So I cannot wait to see that cue. People that do art, I'm just intrigued by.
It's so fun.
I don't care if it's like anything that I like, materials that I don't want. I mean, it's somebody's vision and somebody's art, and they're making it for you. It's like, it's like getting loved by a woman. That's something like that they're giving to you that's special. So not that I'm calling him a woman or comparing him to love from him. Yeah, comparing cue to tits or anything like that too, which are two of my favorite things, by the way. Hammer Cues, Hammer Custom Cues Facebook, Hammer Cues on Instagram. Check him out. Last but not least, Red Door Den Training Center.
My man.
2 hours, $80
Go get it. You're pissing money away if you don't.
This is the best deal in training. Obviously, he's booked up. He's got
a bunch of stuff going on in July. Get on his schedule, man.
Yeah.
Get on his schedule.
Boot camps.
I'm about to get back. I'm going to get back on the schedule soon enough. Like we're going to go back to Oklahoma, have some fun. Yeah.
I seen some pictures of the Mama Spank bed and breakfast. It's exactly what you would think a bed and breakfast looks like.
Yeah.
It's quaint. It's got some frilly sheets. And you get food, and you get to play pool. What more do you need from that?
And listen, and if you want to smoke some weed, you can smoke some weed. It's okay.
It's 420 friendly.
Legal in the Oklahoma-ish kind of.
But is it good weed though? Because I came from the West Coast.
Nope.
And I was getting fucking.
Don't care. No. Mm-hmm. It is the one hitter quitter kind of stuff. It is there.
We got dispensaries now in Pennsylvania, and all the shit's dry, and you bust open a nug and it turns to powder. I'm like, man, I used to fucking break this shit open, and the shit used to be on my fingers for like days.
Listen, so here's I don't know, like we're ish in the same age range. I remember when we used to have to break the stems and the seeds away from the weed, like you
either got brick or you got chronic, and now it's like everything has a name to it.
Like,
this is fucking. You're smoking on that twinkle toes, man.
It's like it's like people that complain about wheat now are like, I'm like, dude, I used to suck on stems because we were just screwing around with stuff, trying to roll. Come on, like you can't complain about it.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're a weed smoker if you haven't had a seed explode in your face.
Yes.
Anyway, back to Greg. Greg, we let me give you your plug back because we
hijacked. I'm sorry, I hijacked that. That was my fault.
Greg Hogue on Facebook, Red Door Den Training Center on Facebook. He's also got a YouTube channel, which I seen he updated the other day. He put some new videos up. Red Door Den Training Center on YouTube. He's also got Red Door Den Training on Instagram.
He's got a website as well now, I believe.
He's got a website as well. He was showing me some of that. I think that would be like the ultimate place. Like everybody's got an app or a site that they're comfortable and familiar with. Obviously, like I want people to go watch the Q-Tank Clan on YouTube, but for some reason it's like 80-20 Facebook to YouTube. So we'll play to the Facebook crowd.
I clicked the link to the website the other day, and it like the initial standpoint from where it's coming from. I think we're gonna have something.
Yeah,
there.
He sent it to me too. I told him he should add some like FAQs.
Yeah.
It's all a work in product, like a work in process. Like he'll update that and flavor to taste. So I don't have the website offhand.
I don't. I just tried to. I don't have it either. So.
But we just gave you 4 methods to get in touch with Greg. If you need help winning, and you want that 2 hours for 80 buckaroos deal. Look, not comparing the two of these guys, but I see what Max is charging. And I see what Greg's charging. They're two trainers. They're both great at what they do.
My
Max
suggestion: go get a couple hours from Greg, or go get 4 hours from Greg.
Yeah,
and then fly out to Vegas, put your money on black, spit it on up, and go deal with Max. Like do both. Seriously, people that are looking for training do not just stick with one person. And
of course not.
Get a myriad of things, because we're all different people. We're all different individuals. We all learn differently. Do your thing. Get taught by different people, and take multiple things from different people, put them together, and become a really good player.
We were talking about UFC before. You think a UFC guy has one coach?
Nope.
They got a striking coach. They got a wrestling coach. They got a fucking all types of coaches. This is. We're not saying one's better than the other. We're not, they're two different guys with two different clienteles. Obviously, Max has been in Hollywood, and he's got the Joe Rogan on his resume, and he can charge a little bit more. Greg, he's got the den. I mean, he's got everything there. He's not worried about paying for pool hall time and all that. So you're paying for him and his time. So they're two masters at what they do. It's like I used to talk about Dodge and Ford. I can get a Mustang for $30,000. I can get a Mustang for $80,000. It's about what you have in your pocket, where you're at, and where you're comfortable. Here's two guys that do the same thing. They can both help you win. One has a different price point. One has another price point. They serve what makes you comfortable. So whatever level of comfort, whatever you're looking to spend on a trainer, here's two guys that will do wonders for you. So check out Max. Definitely check out Greg. Greg's our buddy. He's bought in to he's our family. He's if there's one guy we're going to promote, it's going to be Greg. So
and as Kid Delicious said, he's our Cujo.
He's our Cujo.
Cujo, baby.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
I think we covered it. We talked about the Knicks winning the championship, hopefully tomorrow, so I don't have to fucking sneeze blood anymore.
Yeah.
UFC Sunday.
Yeah, Derek Lewis gonna knock out Greg Hogue at round 1. Listen, put your mortgage on it, baby. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it is not gonna happen. Do not do that. This is not betting advice, for God's sake. I'm putting all my money on it.
We will be back at our normal time
on
the following weekend.
Next week.
Father's Day, yeah. So Make sure you guys got all your father. We got a couple good Father's Day shows in the area.
Get them taken care of in the morning at lunch, early dinners. They're old now. Take care of them. Show up here 10 o'clock Eastern.
Give them their dress socks and their Kohl's gift card around like 6.
Ace Hardware.
Yeah, Ace Hardware.
Lowe's, Home Depot, all good.
Get them some Ryobi tools.
Yeah, no,
and then
do not get them Ryobi tools. God's sake, man! If you don't like them, fine. If you don't like them, get them that. I get it.
Get them the Cobalt set.
No, God, what is wrong with you?
Oh, what do you want? Milwaukee, Chicago?
Man, Milwaukee's good. DeWalt's good. You know, Makita's where it's at. But
Makita, yeah, I got Makita drills. Yeah,
you know,
Stan Makita's Donuts. That's it. For myself, for Jeff, for Diana, for Greg, for Hammer, for everybody in the Q-Tang world, the Q-Tang family, the Q-Tang clan, we bid you a fond farewell. Go Knicks. Fuck Wembiana, whatever his fucking name is.
Amen to that. Let's go Knicks.
He tried to blow out OG Anunoby's ACL the other day. Did you see that clip?
Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis, go Sugar Sean, go Knicks.
Yeah.
That is it. That is for our time. Take care.
Figure
Comb your hair.